Happy Tuesday, Pirate families. Special Tuesday edition because we are coming back. I know it's a lot of broken hearts and some disappointments, I'm sure, as we are wrapping up our Christmas break. Teachers and staff have been here for the last 2 days preparing for you guys for our semester 2 kickoff tomorrow. But we are excited to open our doors and bring you back as we kick off semester 2. So welcome back. I hope you guys had a great break. Hope you got to rest, relax, rejuvenate, and I hope you're ready for a fast and furious semester 2 because spring semesters always seem to fly by quickly. With that being said, I did want to talk to you guys and remind you guys that, hey, with semester 2, we've got to close the book on semester 1. We've got to turn the page. No matter how good we did or how poorly we did or whatever happened in semester 1, let's shut the door on that and let's move forward and have a fresh start in semester 2. This is a great opportunity over the last couple of weeks you've been at home to come back tomorrow and to be the best versions of yourself, to make that goal, that opportunity to say, hey, I'm going to strive for my very best. I'm going to try to get the grades as high as possible. I'm going to try to do everything I can to be the best version of myself. I'm going to build broken relationships. I'm going to be a good friend. I'm going to be a good student. I'm going to be a good son, good daughter, all the things. So this is a great opportunity to start the year 2025 off with maybe a New Year's resolution that says, hey, let's just be the best version of who we are. With that being said, make sure you guys are checking your grades because as we do want to close the book on semester 1, we need to kind of keep an eye out because if we're seniors, did we fall behind? Did we lose a credit somewhere? If we did not pass a semester grade as the report cards are being posted tomorrow, in the next couple days, if you lost a credit, now you're behind one credit and we need to make sure we get that caught up. We're going to talk, your teachers are going to talk to you throughout the next week or so about getting your average worked out so that you can get your credit back and recover your credit. But you need to make sure that you're working for your highest grade possible over this next semester. Also, this next semester is going to have our STAR testing. We're going to have all of our AP testing, so we want to get prepared for that as well because these have huge impacts on our graduation, so we want to make sure we're taking care of that as well. And then I also want to talk about, as we roll into second semester, you guys behaviorally, we want to be very careful because we're rolling into second semester where there's prom, there's a lot of senior activities, there's a lot of really cool things that are happening. We have a lot of events. We've got UIL, we've got tennis, we've got basketball, we've got baseball, we've got golf, we've got drill team competitions, state championships to defend and cheer, all the different things that are happening. We've got a ton of ag competitions and shows that are coming up. And so with that, if we don't take care of our business, we end up losing those privileges. And so we got to be careful not to end up in ISS. We got to be careful not to end up in DAEP. So we got to be very careful about all the things that we do so that we can participate in all the fun activities that we have scheduled for the spring semester. As we move into tomorrow, parents, make sure you remind your students to check their schedules because it always happens every semester, especially if you're a freshman parent. Students' schedules change because what happens is they get in and out of a class. It's a semester-long class. We might have a teacher change their schedule, something to that extent. So again, check your schedule in Skyward to make sure your schedules are accurate and updated as you come to school tomorrow because your schedule might have changed just a little bit. So please check that schedule so you're going to the right classes first thing tomorrow morning. And of course, it wouldn't be a parent message or a video home if I didn't talk about dress code. Yes, it is freezing now. We finally got our Christmas weather after Christmas, but we need to make sure that as it's cold, we are still following the appropriate CISD dress code. We talk about it almost every week. No hoodies, no hats, no slides, no bare midriffs. I know that doesn't match with the winter, but that's still happening. We need to make sure even our outerwear, our coats don't have hoodies, anything like that. And guys, that includes transfer buses. You should not be wearing a hood during transfer bus time either. If you have a knit hat that you want to wear while you go outside and wait for the transfer bus, that's fine. As soon as you hit the threshold of that door, whatever campus you're walking in, that should come off and go in your bag. And so we've talked about that. Again, just please be prepared as we continue to monitor the dress code, even with the cold weather. And then last but not least, I know that everybody gets excited this time of year because depending on what weather outlet you're looking at, it looks like we could have a blizzard one day, and then of course we could have 85 degree weather the next day. But winter closures is always something we want to talk about and make sure that we're on top of. So parents, do me a favor, make sure you're kind of keeping an eye on our web page, make sure you keep an eye on our social media pages, news outlets, but find and keep an eye on all those different sources and outlets to keep you updated on whether or not schools are closed or delayed for any reason whatsoever. I know that our district works very hard to monitor the weather to make sure they make the appropriate decisions, what's in the best interest of our students and our staff to make sure we keep them safe at all times. And so with that, they try to make that decision as soon as possible. But in some cases, you might have to wake up early, check the website, check the news outlets to get that information. But please make sure you're following along with us in order to get the most accurate and up-to-date information as possible. Again, guys, semester 2 is exciting because we are starting fresh day 1 tomorrow. Really excited about that. Let's take care of our business, come to school every day. Let's get our credits. Let's get our grades as high as possible. And then let's finish out semester 2 and get to graduation with a great push at the end of this year. Proud of you guys. Excited to have you back. I missed you guys. And so with that being said, we will see you tomorrow.